Why hello everyone and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat. Today is Monday, July 19th, 2021. Hello Vicky. Welcome to the stream. So, before we get started, I just want to very quickly mention that for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be testing out not having the stream days listed in the video titles for this particular playthrough, as well as for a couple of other things. YouTube says no data right now. Weird. Weird. They are getting data. I know this. Alright, just glanced over and it says that, but I am in fact streaming just fine. Yeah, we're going to try out not having the numbers for what stream we are. Today is officially stream 3, just for reference. And if you are here and would like to watch the previous streams, I do have them in a playlist on my channel. We are currently going to be loading up the game, and we'll be on Glacio. For whatever reason, I think it's called Glacio, but it's Glacio. Stream. Yes, let's load stream. Hello, I need to set to display capture. There we go. I need to turn that thing on. Oh yeah, we're gonna try out the not having days thing to see if that has an appreciable impact on viewership for various things. I'm testing out having it on a long-running series, on a relatively new series, and on a series of streams that is, in fact, finished. Just to see, over the course of a couple of weeks, what, if anything, happens. And if there's sufficient results from that, we're going to stick to it and update all the other content on the channel to reflect the new naming convention. So, what did we do last time? We got to Glacio. We spent about half of the stream exploring Silva, and then managed to make the shuttle and get the thruster to get out here to Glacio. Now, we can accept a large extended platform. While we're here, I'll go ahead and grab that. Sure, why not? But we can also accept a cutie RTG, a field shelter, and a solid fuel thruster. I'm going to go ahead and accept these right now. In particular because this cutie RTG is extremely useful. The extra thruster is also pretty useful. And the field shelter, why, is also very useful. So the field shelter produces 1/2 of 1 unit of power every second. It is nice. It produces oxygen, so I don't actually need the oxygenator anymore. Like, at all, as part of our little base here. Oh yeah, I totally got a titanium alloy for free from somewhere. I was very surprised that we got one of those. Oh yeah, I have this little research item. I was thinking of taking this back with me, but no. I've got a couple of those research items. But no. No. I have been playing off-screen a fair bit on a personal save, and I am going to do things a bit differently than I had originally planned out for this. I do want that for additional power, potentially. This cutie RTG is going to be part of a tractor system, ideally. Where even am I? Is the wonderful question of the day. And do I have access? I do have a tether line That leads me out to a lowland area. Yes, I do. And this is where we've got a whole bunch of access to the cave systems. Excellent. This is the area type, this low-lying area, that tends to have the clay resources on this planet. But there's also these really high plateaus that have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of iron hematite, as well as lots of graphite on this planet. It's interesting, there's a lot of graphite, and not that much organic content. There are organics that are up here, these little guys over here, as well as in the lowlands, lots of organics. We need organics because we will need the charcoal that they make, as well as process the hematite. We will need to do that as well. So this large printer will be cast off for the moment. Whoopsies. I didn't mean to grab you. Too bad there's no lock feature on the one-tile entities. I do want the smelter. I do want my iron processed. Oh good, you finished. Start processing this guy. 146 and over 7,000. Okay, oh gosh, we have a lot. Well, alrighty then. That makes things super interesting because we can officially unlock the large silo B. Have I unlocked the medium silo A? Because I guess that's step 1. I have, or the medium storage silo. I have. This planet is a source of titanium in the caves. So as long as I can get to the caves, I can get immense amounts of titanium and make an infinite quantity of these things. These things are amazing. They have 24 small slots on each of them. And they take a tier 2 slot. Okay, so 24 on a single tier 2 slot. Alright. This page. This guy, for 3 steel. 12 medium slots. What's 24 times 12? Because that's how many slots you can have on a single large slot. 24 times 12. 288 tier 1 slots in the space of one of the slots that I have this research center on and the smelting stuff on. Just one of those slots. It's glorious. You're telling me I have another reward? Oh, for placing a shelter, you want to give me a buggy with a rover seat for free, as well as 1,500 more bytes. Excellent. I will take your free buggy with rover seat. You might actually use the rover seat at some point whilst we are here. The problem is going to be that this small shuttle only has the 1 tier 2 slot on it, which under normal circumstances would be a slot for an oxygenator, but we're not going to do that. So this can fit 1 medium tower. But when you make the medium towers, they start packaged, and they consume a tier 1 slot. So you can take with you a total of 25 medium towers to any other planet with just a small thingy. Small shuttle. So if you're interested in just sending off these medium towers to anywhere, you can easily do that. But I want a bigger shuttle, though. Now, the biggest shuttle has not only the 1 tier 2 slot there, but like 3 large slots. It's a bit much, yeah. And in order to make one of these, you need 2 exochips, a titanium alloy, and a ceramic. We're gonna unlock that first. All we need is the exo things and a ceramic. Now, I don't have the clay. We will need to find a unit of clay. And we will need to find a thing for an exo chip. Couple of exo chips. A thingy to blast. What we do have here is dynamite. We absolutely have dynamite. We absolutely have iron to make steel in the end. Yeah, we're doing pretty good, actually, in the playthrough thus far. Connect. I would like a tractor. Do I have aluminium? I see 2 units over there. Build me a tractor and a few trailers for the moment. We're going to be doing a lot of progression today to get as close to the large rovers as we can, along with the large silos. Get as close as we can to those, even though they are quite expensive at 7,500 bytes. We're at about 5,000, and this research is producing 228 per minute. It has over 6,000 more bytes built in to this one thing, so we will be unlocking that at the very least. And then the actual trailers need an aluminium and a compound. I don't have either of those currently. Pretty sure. Yeah, pretty sure we are just out. Oh, I do have the aluminium. Okay, so it's just the compound. I have a couple of units there. Right. This would be the time to take the buggy. Yeah, let's get in the buggy. Oh right, it needs power. Hey, take that, cutie RTG. Cutie RTG produces 1 unit. 1 unit of energy in grand total per second, which is just enough, whoops, to actually power a large rover indefinitely. And I have confirmed that the large rover, in fact, can tow 3 additional large rovers. So that's pretty nice. It's extremely expensive, but it's pretty nice. Okay, so I'm gonna look for stuff here. I need a compound. Get in, move. Ahem. Gotta keep an eye out for those things that literally want to destroy and end your life. And destroy your stuff. Still not... Okay. Hi, thingy. Beautiful research item. Okay, there's that stuff. Get rid of that organic for now. Have I made... Oof. I have not unlocked a wide mod. That's a little bit frustrating. Just a little bit frustrating. I want to get the wide mod. The Oh, I have apparently been underground. Cool. I want to actually not use the boost mod. It simply uses too much power. It's 0.75 while active on the boost mod. I'm okay with it taking a little bit longer to drill. But, whoopsies. The wide mod would have been really nice as a way of speeding things up. Wide mod plus boost mod. Oh, hello. That's what I need. Right there. I think I used clay ceramics to produce extra power here, if I'm not mistaken. Through the wind turbines. Glacio actually has really high, consistent winds. Somewhat consistent. Cough, cough. Not completely. Alright, let's go. We've got some stuff. Ugh, physics. Physics! This game, I swear. It can be really hard to control the vehicles at times. Let's kill you. The last thing I need is for you to explode right next to me. Which is what those things do. By the way, those big round guys, they go poof. Really, really big poof. Hello. Have I been there yet? Oh, that's just... Okay, so that's one of those. Right, I landed here, I think, specifically because it's close to one of those. I haven't activated any of those little gateway things yet. Okay. Smelter. Smelter, I need you to smelt. Give me some clay. I'm gonna grab the titanium alloy. I have a compound. And shortly I will have a ceramic. I will unfortunately need my large printer again. I still need an exo chip. Look, this is where things are going to get a little bit interesting. I have to go hunting. I was very lucky on my personal save that I had several of them around where I landed. And they are very easy to spot in the highlands. So hopefully there's a cache nearby that I can explode. The problem is that these islands are tiered. And it's a little difficult to navigate them. Just a bit. And they have quote-unquote forests that are just like icicles. I'm stuck. Climb. There you go. There might have been one actually underground. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's head over to my cave entrance. Actually, I think that's going to be a better option for me. Just smooth that out. Okay, I should smooth out this transition as well. Just magicking hematite. You can actually use that that tool, by the way, the little even tool, evening out, and it will pop a lot of resources that can be just sticking through the surface wherever you do the thing. Okay, just saw email, work-related email popped up. I am apparently going to need to have a laptop issued to me for my part-time work. because it's required for all remote workers. Who'd have thought? Well, that's unfortunate. Goodbye, thingy. Alright, let's see if we can find a cache down here. I am uncertain if I had found one to begin with. I don't even know why I'm taking the buggy. Get out. Take the cutie. Well, there's some aluminium. Oh, there's some compound I apparently left behind. More stuff. A carbon. Ah! A medium generator. That's what was down here. Okay. Sure, I should have the ability to make some tethers. We're going to be on the hunt for titanium. I see a lot. In a couple of directions. Let's see. Dig down. Blow up these things. These things also blow up when they're next to you, or when you're next to them. At least I think they do anyway. Okay, titanium. Beautiful. There you go. I'm not going to gather it right now, because I'm hunting for something else very specific. I need to grab more stuff for tethers. I did pass by a couple units of the thingies. Also, scan. Scan. Note that because I have a QDRTG at this point, I can do shenanigans. I can absolutely do shenanigans. I could plop down a platform with an auto arm and a separate platform at the research center within the range of the auto arm, and plop it next to a thing that produces science, and that will process the science forever. Because the auto arm will just grab the science as it spawns and put it into the research center. And as long as the research center is turned on, the cutie will keep it glowing for me. That is, what now? Ammonium. Thought so. Good luck with that. Good luck. Good luck. I'm gonna actually close that gap. Explode that thing. Here's a bunch of titanium. Cool. That's not what I'm looking for. Why, hello, Ollie. How's the baby? I'm not gonna find a thing down here, am I? Hello, my baby. How's Ollie? How's the pretty boy? Yes. Oh, I feel so good, yes? Yes, my Ollie. Oh, big stretch. Yes, that's my boy. That's the big boy. How's Ollie doing on this day? You doing good? You doing alright? You feeling okay? He's been throwing up a little bit lately. Don't really know why. And it's not even while eating. It's actually before he eats meals. Ahem. That was sneaky. Let me get that back up. I can actually more conveniently see the chat. Hello, Ollie. Where are you walking? Where are you walking? There's that tail. Where are you walking? Alright. It's at a point where I'm just gonna be like, okay, let's just give up for the moment. I really want to get one of those things, though. I just can't seem to find any. That's just how my luck goes sometimes. On the actual save, we're not lucky. Excuse me, but would you attach? Well, it's good that I'm setting up all these markers that are leading at least to resources. This is a lot of aluminium right here. And I've passed by quite a few resins as well. I am out of tethers. How sad. Alright, I'm leaving. I'm leaving, I'm tired of this. How hard could it be to find an exochip, he claims. He exclaims in the universe. Very! The answer is very. Because you can only really get them from the thingies. I should be popping the research samples as I find them. Well, whilst here... Two processed titanium is a medium storage silo. And of course, the bigger the storage that I have, excuse me, there you go. The bigger the storage I have, the more storage that I have, the longer we can go on our various excursions. Because there'll be more storage for the excursion. One more. One more! Come on. You know you can do it. You know you want it. That is not the correct direction for you. Go down. Diggy, diggy hole. Finish this node, thank you. Off we go. Onwards and homewards. Eventually we'll run across the buggy again. Maybe. Buggy? Give me a unit. That wasn't enough. There you go. I might need to go deeper to find the cave-based caches. Right. RTG. Go, go, go. Off we go. Out. Get out. Get out of here. Ahem. Ahem. Literally right there. Like, literally right in front of me. That only had one. You're kidding. That only had one. So yeah, of course, we spend all this time underground, only to find one of them straight from the entrance. Straight from our ramp, within sight, was an exocache that I didn't see on the way in. It's always going to be the way of things. Always how things work. The question was, did I need one or did I need two? I'm concerned. I think it's one. Well, I need infinite, technically, but I can live with what we have here for the moment. So, temporarily remove you for you. You're gonna make a large sod. You need two of them. Alright, I guess we're gonna keep on hunting. Oh boy. Because we need to find another thingy, and I need to not forget to bring the dynamite with me. Dynamite, of course, I've found across the surface of the planet. Various planets. We are not currently able to make dynamite. I could unlock the ability, it's just we can't do it on this planet. Oh, speaking of which, hello. I can officially unlock this large storage silo. The problem is we won't be able to do anything about it yet. We can't make steel until we get both a chemistry lab and an atmospheric condenser, as well as, you know, the plastic and the tungsten to make the chem lab. That's gonna take a little bit of time. We can do what we can here, but I will need to unlock both of these things. And there's, like, missions associated with, like, build a lab, build a thingy, build a storage thing, do all of this stuff, do a bunch of stuff. But we will need to get tungsten. The question is where to get the tungsten. We could get it in one of two locations. We could get it on, I think it's Calidor or Decilo, which is a moon. If we look at the planets, we've got Decilo, which has wolframite, which is what we are looking for tungsten. Remember, tungsten formula, chemical element W is the sign. W for a reason. Wolframite is that source, and but Decilo also has sphalerite in the mountains. Wolframite in the caves, sphalerite in the mountains. So we have to get to the caves on Decilo to get tungsten. It has no gases whatsoever because it has no atmosphere. The only thing this planet has going for it, or this moon has going for it, is the wolframite. However, Calidor, its wolframite is found in the mountains on the surface, sort of like the copper is the whatever stuff for the copper on Silva. So we'll have to go mountaineering to find the wolframite. Calidor, though, has hydrogen and sulfur in the atmosphere. Sulfur being required to be able to make dynamite. You need to make explosive material in the chem lab that requires sulfur. So because this place, Calidor, has more than just the wolframite. Malachite, that's the word. That's the copper stuff is in the caves, and the wolframite's in the mountains. So this is good. Calidor is good as well because of the hydrogen. Every planet has a source of ammonium on its surface. Every planet has that resource scattered across it, and in its caves, and just everywhere. So, ammonium plus hydrogen in a chem lab equals hydrazine. which is a very, very useful fuel for your rockets. Very, very useful rocket fuel and fuel for various things. Just don't put it onto a smelter. Cough, cough. And you need the hydrazine in order to make... What is it again? An advanced material. Resources. Refined... composite resources. Didn't they stop using hydrazine in rockets in real life? I don't think so, no. They still use hydrazine. Why would they not use hydrazine? It's actually really good. It's just nitrogen and hydrogen. Like why would they not use hydrazine? It's extremely convenient. Hydrazine is required for one of these. Which one was it? The graphene. There it is. Graphene. Yeah, really toxic, but what happens if you're in an environment that has a lot of hydrogen and nitrogen in it? Like it's really, really simple. Energy is required to make it, but it's readily available in terms of the elements that make it up. If you're looking at just pulling stuff out of the atmosphere, well, that's an easy way to go about it. So graphene here needs hydrazine. And I was mistaken. I did not quite see with the titanium alloy that we found. I was like, oh, isn't this stuff that's really hard to get? It is a thing that's a bit of a pain in the butt to get, but there is one thing more difficult to get than titanium alloy, and that's the nanocarbon alloy, which uses titanium alloy, as well as steel and helium. Nanocarbon alloy is the biggest pain in the butt of all of the composite resources because it uses 2 composite resources, which this titanium alloy is also a composite resource using a composite resource in graphene, which uses not the hydrazine down here. So you need hydrazine for graphene, for titanium alloy, which needs nitrogen from a planet with nitrogen, as well as titanium. And then the nanocarbon alloy, you need to add steel as well as helium, and there's only one planet that offers helium, and that's Atrox, the most difficult planet, period. Atrox is unique, though, in that it has 4 of the gases in various densities, but it doesn't have any unique resources otherwise. It exists purely for being the gas place. You go there to get gases. It only has the resources that are found on all planets, and none of the resources that are found on individual planets. There has to really be one that's like that, because every resource has 2 planets, which, if you have an odd number of bodies, astral bodies, which this game is 7, one of those is going to get left out, or you're going to have something that's on 3. Who knows? Maybe they'll add another astral body at some point with additional resources on Atrox and this new body, but we'll have to see about that. Alright, we are exploring. I am looking for another exocache, if at all possible. And I'm actually going to go across the surface for this, because they're a lot easier to spot on the surface than they are otherwise underground. especially on the white backdrop. Oh gosh, that is not pleasant. Oh look, graphene. Graphene, graphite. Big difference there. Big difference between graphene and graphite. I know it's all carbon, but it's different structures of how the carbons are connected to each other. Glorious. Uh-oh. Careful now. There we go. A pathway up, I hope. Ahem. Go. This is why I really hate this planet. I mean, yeah, I'm saying that despite knowing that Aatrox exists. You haven't seen horrible landscape until you've seen Aatrox. They just threw all of the randomness to max for that particular planet. Speaking of which, I haven't really mentioned yet, but as I am, well, to the best of my understanding with this game, every save fully randomizes every planet. The planets are a set of rules, I would imagine, that determine, like, what the resources are that spawn there, what the terrain colors are, how the shape of the terrain should be formed in specific manners, etc. Making sure that things like this planet is a series of these plateaus that are really high, and sets of low areas, etc. So every single one is unique, but there's randomness associated with it as well. Please just, like, have an exo chip, please. There you are. I did not want a squeaker horn. Unfortunate. So every time you play the game with a fresh save, you will end up with different stuff on the surface. And this applies to the debris as well. And just, like, everything scattered across the planet's getaway. Back it up. Aatrox has, like, super versions of these guys. Making it really obnoxious. Why, hello. Is that a... shelter I spy? A debris shelter? Why, yes it is. This shelter has a solar panel on it. Detritus. Oh boy. I didn't even know there was anything labeled as detritus anymore. Too large for salvage process. Really? I didn't think there was anything anymore that was too large for even the extra large salvage. But apparently Yeah, apparently this is, because you can't really pick it up. It's too big. Too big to be picked up. Huh. Well, alrighty then. Good to know. There are, in fact, things that are too large to be converted to scrap. That's an ammonium. I'm very tempted, but I'm also interested in what's up there. This is... scary. To say the least. I am very likely to fall off of this platform. I hope the buggy is up to the task. Ta-da! We're here. Just, pop those guys real quickly. And then show me... Well, A, there's research, but I don't really care about the research. I want to see what other goodies you've got. I think these things could have exochips. We're just going to excavate a little bit. Because you never know, sometimes these things have, like, nodes on them. But, I think we're, unfortunately, at a loss on this one. Okay. Yeah, it seems this guy is pretty much just that little science thing. Okay, it fell. That means I have fully excavated the doohickey. It's just the science. The science would be great, but I don't really have a way of getting it back. We'll just leave it. Just noting again that I'm out here specifically to try to find a freaking thing to blow up. For an oh, there's one, finally. Finally, a thing to explode. I'm gonna get rid of the graphite in case we get more than one. Detonate. Run away. How many we get? 3! That's what I wanted. Cool. Alright, let's get back to base. Put on the compass. That sure took long enough. Base is this way. So nice that they have this compass that's actually, you know, useful. Yeah, we're gonna take the bridge. I don't think I want to try to physics the, science. I could, attempt to, but you know what? We're not gonna. We're not gonna. Okay. This is not the way that I took to get here, so I will need to make a path. There we go. Good enough. Up and over. Come on. Flip! Flippy, flippy. Let's go. Now, I can almost guarantee that there was a cache closer to me than the one that I just grabbed. But, you know, sometimes the first one you find is the one that's further away. And the sad part is, no one will ever know. Because as I've mentioned, the game is different every single time one starts a new save. Every single planet is different. Different elements of randomness every time assigned to every planet and every moon. There we go, much better. Glorious way up, and we're here. Okay, drop those. Pop you. Take you off. Grab these two. Do that. Glorious. Didn't think I would be able to do that. Ah, we are done researching here. Get this guy going. Beautiful. I like. So we have 3,000 bytes at the moment. I have unlocked the Silo B at this point. The next thing I would like to unlock is the large rover. Yeah, the large rover, definitely. Right, there is a there is a mission that I have to like unlock dynamite and unlock various things. I need to get a tungsten, and it'll actually give me a medium generator, not like I'm gonna do that anytime soon. We need to gather 3 lithium, print and fill a medium resource canister. Really? Okay, it's only 500 bytes. That's gonna happen at some point. If you unlock the oxygen tank, power cells, glow sticks, and dynamite, you get another cutie RTG, which is quite useful. I don't think that there is any recipe to make the cutie RTGs. They are exclusively rewards from missions, as well as the occasional rare find on debris. So, yeah, we wanna make sure that we get these, because these are 1 tile, 1 unit per second, perpetual power producers. I find it absolutely hilarious how this will give me 2 cutie RTGs to literally set up a base on every single body, every single astral body in the system, and then it gives me the medium shuttle schematic. Assuming, of course, this mission assumes that you use the small shuttle to go everywhere and put a base everywhere. Like, no. Just, that's not gonna happen. Like, no. You can't make me use a small shuttle to go everywhere to place down shelters or landing pads. Like, I'm gonna have the large shuttle by the time it wants to give me the free medium. Now, if you do unlock the medium yourself, I think it does revert to giving you bytes. So there is at least that. Oh yeah, I think once we get the tungsten one, it will give us a... We'll actually get a mission to blow up one of those thingies that we blew up to get the data pieces. And sadly, previous entries don't count. Okay, we did the thing. Now, that thing is massive. There is no way to transport objects of this size between worlds. You have to make them local. As far as I am aware, there's no larger version of the thingy. So once we unlock the large shuttle here and we grab our thruster to put underneath, well, you may say, oh, that's taller. There's the slot, but then you rotate and you realize, oh, hey, there's a couple of tier 3 slots there. There's a couple tier 3 slots. Note that there is such a thing as a tier 4 slot. See, these are tier 3s. This guy's tier 3. Actually, oh, that's right. I know what to unlock. Where are you? I want the extra large platform C. This platform offers 1 tier 4 slot and 2 tier 3 slots. So 2 of these large on each wing, plus the really big one in the middle. And all it costs is 2 resin and 2 iron. Which, as you may have noticed, we are on a planet that produces iron. Would you please let me grab that resin? Thanks. We are on a planet which has iron. It's glorious. I absolutely need additional platform stuff going on here. Because I need a spot to really use... Oh, why do I have a battery on that? Huh? Go there. Thanks. I need more slots for stuff. Oh boy, I'm just thinking about this now. Now, for whatever reason, I need you to make these towers. Medium storage silo. Gosh. You. Why do I have 2 small printers? I don't know. Automate, go. Make me towers. I like towers. Towers are great. I should have plenty of titanium to make plenty of these towers. I even still have a dynamite. Isn't that glorious? And lots of hematite. I will need more power, though. Yeah, power is an issue. For whatever reason. I don't know why we're not really getting as much wind here. Plop a U down. This planet doesn't get as much sunlight. It's a slight problem. Also, I went and I made a tractor. I probably didn't need to. Let's be honest about that. So this guy's glorious. Oh, look at all those beautiful slots. If we're transporting 1 item type, it is not efficient to use the medium storage silo. There is something better. If we are only moving 1 type of item, one type of resource, that is, one resource, not a packaged item. Packaged items, you have to still use those individual slots. But if it's a raw resource, the medium resource canister is the better tier 2 slot item to use. If we need to move a lot of any single resource, I am uncertain which tab this would be in. This guy right here. The large resource canister holds 400 nuggets of a single resource and is more resource dense than anything for a single resource that exists. As much shenanigans as you can do with the large silo, which this uses that same tier 3 slot, the large silo with a whole bunch of the medium silos on it is still fewer resources, fewer single nodes for resources than this thing right here. This one wins. It only wins when you're trying to move a lot of a single resource, but it still wins overall. It's also a real pain in the butt to make because it uses that nanocarbon alloy. So, there's also the large power production. These still need to be placed on top of a tier 3 slot, as far as I am aware, meaning that these really don't produce enough power to make that useful. Because bear in mind that a tier 3 slot consists of 2 tier 2 slots. So in that tier 2 slot, I could place the medium versions of the solar or wind, 2 of them. So that would be 10 units per second for 2 of these versus 10 for the large wind turbine. Okay, fine, that's even. But then you also think, well, hold on a minute. I could put a silo, 2 silos in that spot and put a ton of the tier 1s in that slot. But also, I can just plop a whole bunch of tier 1s on the ground infinitely across my base. And then there's the extra large. These are worth it. Why are the extra large worth it? Because the extra large can be plopped anywhere and have their own cables on them, just like the base tier 1s. These guys get a built-in base for them with cable. And these are absolutely worth it to power your bases, because they effectively don't consume any slot. Now, if you wanted to power a set like a rover, a large rover, you would not use these. Or if you wanted to power a static thing, fine. Anything static, you can use this. As long as you have the power, and as long as you have the as long as you have the space as well as the batteries, because you will still need batteries for the wind and solar varieties, unless you use the RTG, in which case then you don't have to worry at all, because those always produce a set amount of energy. Note, however, the ingredient cost here includes graphene, ceramics, iron, and aluminium alloy. Aluminium alloy combines aluminium and copper. Well, okay. Graphene needs hydrazine plus graphite to make the graphene. Ceramics can be made anywhere, and iron is made, or primarily, here. On Glacio. There's another location, I forget which one, has iron as well. Some other location also has iron. 3 out of these 4 can be obtained on Calidor. So, the place to build, or the place that gives you most of the ingredients for extra large wind turbines, is the planet that doesn't have much wind, is the planet that has really high solar. But you can absolutely make the solar arrays on Calidor as well, because that Calidor has a source of copper. And, by definition, all bodies have aluminium, all bodies have graphite, and all bodies have glass, have the quartz for glass underground. So, Calidor is a great place for making these extra large items for power production. The only problem, of course, is that they also need batteries, and there's no, like, extra large battery for whatever reason. I don't know why, actually. There's no extra large battery. There is a large battery, I think. I know there's a medium. I'm just gonna cycle through. There is no large battery? Are you joking? Why is there no large battery? Why is there no large battery? That makes no sense. Why would you have an entire update to this game where you're adding in additional power production and not also add in additional storage for said power? Huh. Interesting. Well, let's also think of it this way. The small batteries can be plopped anywhere at the cost of 1 zinc and consume a tier 1 slot otherwise. A medium battery consumes a tier 2 slot. Stores 512 units, produces 5 units per second on output. So its maximum output is 5 units per second. And it stores 512 units, so that's slightly over, you know, slightly over 100 seconds per medium battery if outputting at the full 5 units per second. A small battery can produce 1 per second each, will last 32 seconds, so this thing lasts a lot longer. Lasts 3 times as long. And produces 5 times as much. 3 times as long, 5 times as much. Now, is that worth it in any way, shape, or form? Nah. Not really. The reason being that this needs lithium, A, one of the rarer resources, and B, these silos exist. I can put 24 batteries on a single silo. Small batteries on a single silo. That uses the same slot as the medium battery, which would produce up to 24 units per second of power over 32 seconds. So, you know. There's absolutely no reason to ever make medium batteries in this game. None. Zero. because these medium silos are just overpowered. Is there really any way to fix it? Not really, not without massively buffing the medium battery. Or preventing small batteries from being placed in a tier 1 slot. I mean, that's really your only two options. And then there goes the whole point of the small batteries in the first place. They need to be placed in a tier 1 slot. Like, some exception made so that the batteries don't work on silos would be a means. Actually, that would be a great way of balancing this. I don't think batteries should function on silo slots. The small batteries. They shouldn't function when they're on a silo slot. The medium batteries, because they're the terminus, should. Definitely the small... Just the small power production and storage in general should not work on medium silos. And they do right now. They absolutely work on medium silos. I can plop this guy on the medium silo, it's spinning. There might be like a slight reduction in how much power they produce when they're on a silo, but it's not noticeable. It really isn't. Like, it's weird. They really should not work. They should not at all. I'm gonna plop you there, unpack you. Ba-dong, you're huge, you're absolutely gargantuan. So we can put 4 of these types of objects on this one platform. That's a thing. In the alternative, we can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 storage towers. In the alternative, if we had the steel, we could put 4 of the large towers with a whole bunch of medium towers on each of them and be like mega storage. Or we could use it just for miscellaneous things. But we will need to be careful with some stuff. Some stuff we do need to be very, very, very careful with. I'm actually going to unlock these silos here. Alright. I can't physically make this rover on this planet. Okay. So. I need more titanium, which means that I would like... to set up a trailer or two. What was the other? Aluminium. Okay, I've got that. Go ahead and make me that trailer. I've got the tractor already. The tractor does not need a seat. Tractor comes with a seat. Where's the buggy? There it is. Give me that, cutie. So, tractor has a... Yeah, we can do that. We can do that to the tractor. And then for each trailer that it has behind it, we can do the same thing and put a medium silo on top of each trailer. But this is only the beginning of the shenanigans. You exist. So, how about... Can I make a medium... Did I never unlock... Oh. Yeah, I should have probably unlocked that, huh? I need a ceramic and aluminium. Wait, what? You? Yeah, there you go. Da-da, da-da. I'm not gonna have that on front, that's just... a little bit much. So we're gonna go back underground and grab a bunch of wonderful stuff. Oh, I'm totally carrying around a small turbine. You go there, thanks. You, fine, go there. I don't really care about that. You, back to printing the silos. Thanks. That can be done like so. Alright, where's my... over there. Of course. Fortunately for the tractor, unlike the buggy, the tractor has some traction and can finagle its way up these slopes a lot better, a lot more easily. Takes a little bit longer to do so, but it's got a good grip. Tractor's got grip. Wonderful all-terrain vehicle. Alright, let's head down into the caves, into the depths below. Also, I did change my colors between the last stream and this stream. If you may have noticed, my Astroneer looks a little bit different than previously. It's just I did that on my personal save, and it, for whatever reason, keeps your character regardless of save. I don't know why, but we are on the biosuit with the blue visor with the heavy orange palette. That's what I've got going right now. Gives a nice, very, very visible backpack. Visible, strong, orange-red backpack. Now, unfortunately, I do need to be able to maneuver this rope through here, and these freaking stupid stalagmites are just absolutely everywhere. Now, you don't really have to move the terrain much to clear these rocks and stalagmites. Unfortunately, you do have to deform to get rid of them, though. There is an inhibitor mod that you can make that prevents deformation of the ground. It's pretty much exclusively meant for gathering organics. Like, pretty exclusively for organics, but it does clear out, like, trees very, very easily. Sadly, it doesn't work on these stalagmites, and for whatever reason, it's rather sad and unfortunate, but the tractor has a homing feature. It homes in on stalagmites and rocks. If there's a stalagmite or rock for it to run into, it will always run into it without question. It could be 20 miles away from the front of the tractor, but the moment you have to start backing up to keep stuff from getting jammed, you're just gonna try to go forward and turn and just end up magnetizing to your stalagmites. I dislike this feature greatly, but it is what it is, no matter what you're driving in this game, but especially with the tractor. If it exists, you're gonna run into it. And it's gonna stop you in your tracks. Oh, goodness. Let's try to make our way through here. This is totally not a commentary about my lack of driving skills. Let's pop a few poppers. Probably gonna be in my way. Okay, there we go. Titanium. Go, go, go. Wish I had a stronger drill. Speaking of a stronger drill, Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I want this drill. As soon as possible. The problem, for whatever reason, diamonds need 2 graphene, which is 4 graphite and 2 hydrazine canisters. So you also need ammonium. A lot of ammonium. 4 ammonium units for that hydrazine and hydrogen. There we go. Titanite. Go, go, go. Give, give, give. Lots of units. More units, please. My gosh, what's with the lack of density? Doink, doink. If only I had a medium resource canister. If only I had a medium resource canister. Oh yeah, I also want this drill here, which is a little bit more expensive. Plastic and glass. Well, sadly that's going to need the tungsten first, but you know what, we'll do that. It needs the tungsten because that's what you need to make the chem plant that's used to make the plastic. Plastic and rubber are super simple to make. Well, we have magnetized. We have officially magnetized. Let me pass. Ahem. Onward. Oh, more aluminium. Lots of aluminium. Ah, there we go. Right over there. Excuse me. Get out of my way. We're going on an adventure now, apparently. This little cutie RTG is doing so much work right now. Wait, is that a... we gotta go there. We gotta go there. Oh good, this is easy ground. Excellent. Finally won a patch in the regular terrain. Ew. Go away. That is the wrong green. Give the glorious Titanite. I have tethers? Oh, there and there. I have 2 thingies of tethers. Glorious. Beautiful. I like all this. Too bad I need infinite quantities of those medium silos. There will never be enough medium silos, and also I'm never going to make any of those like smaller storage units ever again. It's all medium silos from here on out. Jeez, how much is here? There's a lot. Wow, this is huge, this patch. Give. Jeez. More. More! Come on, give me at least one more. Gotta have at least one more. Alright, that's one more. Can we do one more? There. We did the thing. Well, that's a half of the container. Beautiful. Now, there is a spot that... There is a... Ooh shiny out this way. I want the ooh shiny. But it looks like it's going to be a little bit of hell to get over there. Ooh, shiny, shiny object, I see you. I know exactly what you are. It is in sight. Is that really a... Okay. Yes, this is a marble. We have found a marble. Congratulations, we found one of our missing marbles. This is a medium generator. Dang. I don't want you. Alright, I think I just want to head back at this point. We're good. I could try to top up. There's 5 more titanium slots. Or slots for anything, really. I don't know if I can get 5 more titanium out of this patch. Could you at least give me 1? Okay, you gave me 1. Let's get, I guess, the aluminium, because there's lots of it right here. On the way back. So let's see how overpowered this is. Yep, it's about what I thought. So that was real fast to, by comparison to otherwise trying to mine it. Not as much, though, as I was thinking it would be. But you can use that tool to do some interesting stuff, to say the least. To immediately mine a bunch all at once. I'm not sure as to the exact specifics of what causes things to just go pop when using the flatten tool. Careful. Careful, careful on the way out. Let's not magnetize too much with these stalagmites. These magnetic stalagmites. It's actually almost time to take our break. We've got like a minute. And then I suppose we'll be going to other worlds. It'll be that time. I'll be setting up the smelting during the break. That's the alarm. Thank you kindly for telling me that we are in fact halfway through our stream today. See? Magnetics. Ah! Ah! Get me past. Get me back to my base. We're almost out. Almost there. I want to get this tower smelting. By now, probably also need a fresh research going. We shall see when I get back up there. We have escaped. We've escaped the depths. Let's go. The marble does nothing, basically. It is a light source. That's all it actually is. It's just a little unintentional Easter egg. Apparently the developers didn't like... Oh, it's still going. How much longer do you have? Another 49 minutes? That's just power related, I think. Go. Process. Process the stuff for me, please. Use up my power. Unpack that medium turbine. Oh yeah. NRG. We need some energy going, and that 5 per second will help. As I've mentioned, it's okay to have the mediums in a base, because at your base you can have as many slots for stuff as you want. It's just you keep expanding your base. The power density only really comes into play when you have mobile stuff, not static stuff. But anyway, with that, I'm going to take a brief break for just a few minutes, and I shall be back shortly. And I have returned. Welcome back. Looks like we've processed a bit of the titanium, not all of it yet, because, yeah, power is a bit of a problem. It seems that where we're at specifically here, it's supposed... Like, this planet's supposed to give a lot of wind power, but I have been noticing that there is just not much wind at this specific spot. And the days are short as well, which vastly complicates matters. However, I do have ceramics, quite a few units of ceramics, and I am processing aluminium, so I can continue to produce the wind turbines. Whoopsies. So go ahead and keep making those. And I will need nodes to plop these on as we go. What would offer the best solution to that? The cheapest solution to that? So the medium T platform, each one has 2 tier 2 nodes and takes up about that much space. This guy is a lot of space. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. Yeah, 8 tier 2 node equivalent. Why, hello, Ollie. Welcome back to the desk. And it's quite expensive. Quite expensive. What was the actual cost of that again? 2 iron, 2 resin. Oh. Shall we use the thing as a medium wind generating platform? I suppose I could. I don't have any resin on me. I'm gonna move this over here. Start making another. There we go. Now I want to think about getting into steel, most definitely. So, how do I want to do this? I'm going to want to make not a shelter, but a landing pad, which I have unlocked. Landing pads are 2 ceramics and an aluminium. And it's a really big item. Better to take with me the 2 ceramic and aluminium wherever I'm going. That's present everywhere, so I don't need to worry about that. The things I need to worry about are a source of power and a source of potentially having the oxygenator and the printers and the other stuff to actually set up a base on another world. Now, I do have an extra solid fuel thruster. So this guy, I guess we're going to start loading up a medium silo here for what we're going to take with us to the other planets. We're going to have the medium silo and preferably other medium silos as we go along, as I finish processing this titanium. I'm actually going to stick this silo onto this slot so that this guy can continue making these. go. Yes, make me more towers. I need all of the towers. All of them. These little medium storage units, they're nice, but they only hold 8 items. So we're gonna hold off on that. Now that hopefully having these extra wind turbines will help dramatically as we go, but I don't have enough batteries here. Very sadly, I just don't have enough. Also, you there. You there. I guess I could make a couple, or I will need a couple of platforms. Yeah, so I'm gonna, while I wait for that, gather some resin. And by some resin, I mean I'm gonna take a tower with me. That's already been deployed. And head out to gather resin. Potentially some ceramics as well. Sadly, the next planet I'm going to is Calidor, which is primarily solar-based power. So I think no matter what, the first place I'm going to is Silva. Because I want to get some solar stuff for Calidor loaded up. Even though that means, yes, I will. It's like an extra trip. Sometimes we just gotta go with that. This thing sends you flying, by the way. These little geysers. I see. Oh, right. I forgot to bring my RTG with me. Whoops. Alright then. Give me like 2 resin. Thank you. This still gives you oxygen, even if it's not powered. Unfortunately, I am close enough to my tether system that it doesn't really matter too much. Just a little bit sad about that overall. You know what I'll do is I will grab my silo and carry it with me. And delve down into the depths of the cave system. Wherever the entrance is to the cave system, it's way back here. Let's go. And I can just proceed as normal, just get down to a resin node down here and get as much as I would like to take with me. Whoops. Make sure to hold on to the thing. That's step 1. Gotta be sure you're holding on to this. Unfortunate that it just drops the thing when it goes sliding. Let's go. Finding some resin. There were a few little dips where I noticed resin. To the right. Sadly, they're very deep in. If only I had some ammonia. Ammonium, excuse me. Jeez, am I blind? Resin? Ah, resin. Hello. Glorious, beautiful, wonderful resin. As you can see there, tethers. If you didn't know by now, tethers actually do give you power when they are connected to power production. So I am pulling off of my main power supply. And most of the time you want to be connected to a source of power production. Okay, out we go. Resin! There we go. Just a backpack full from there. Anything else? Any other easily accessible resins? That one's pretty much dangerously tapped at this point. I would need to be very, very careful if I wanted to grab more from there. There's more resin right over there. Come on. Kaboom. Kaboom. Thanks. Of all times to not have my boost mod with me. Oh, I left my boost mod on the buggy, didn't I? Whoa. I don't know. Though although it's ideal to have both the boost and the wide mods, I think the wide mod offers the best utility for the amount of power that it consumes. That boost mod uses so much. Speaking of so much, wow, there's a lot of resin. I can make lots of platforms. There we go. I'm just gonna leave with this. 2 backpackfuls. Let's get out. Make our winding way. We'll head back to Silva, where I will collect solar panels. Maybe even make a medium solar panel or 2, which I have to unlock first. Which tab? You? No, that's large. You. Yeah, copper and glass. I mean, I could make them on Calidor. It's just I need an initial set. Or I would like to have an initial set for power. And we'll scale up from there once we get to Calidor. Let's see, I have tethers. I can make the printers local. / I'll be at Silva to finish gathering what I need. And medium solar would, when packaged, fit in tier 1 slots, so I'm not concerned about that. I can put 4 of these medium towers, potentially, on my large spacecraft. Or I can take a packaged larger building with me, which might be what I end up doing instead. Yeah, I think that's what I'll end up doing instead. And of course, initially we're going to Calidor just to get some tungsten online. Oh, that's a few things that you've built. Yeah, that's a few buddies. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start making an infinite supply of these. Okay. Come here, you. Not only do I want these for Calidor, I want a few of these at Silva. Oh, I haven't. You know, let's keep that here. Or use it. You know what? We'll use it. Three is probably enough. We're gonna cancel that. And we're gonna take these 3 plus lock. Plus this one. That's all of it though from this planet. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I can get as much as I want. I'm gonna take the dynamite with me. And I suppose I can take some of the iron with me. Oh, right, I should process said iron, shouldn't I? Hematite iron. Oh, that is iron already. Take the packager with me. Shall I take the graphite? I mean, I've got slots. I've got slots, so I can absolutely do whatever I want with any of my resources. I can take titanium with me. Maybe I need to make a titanium alloy for something at some point. Take a ceramic, sure, why not? Take that titanium with me. I'm gonna leave the exo chips behind. Absolutely gonna take the solar generator with me. Solar panel. Everything else can stay. Okay, you... please process that hematite before I leave. Okay. You? 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 And once this is done, that one. Thank you for my boost mod back. And where is my cutie? There. There's my cutie. I want to hold on to that. Thanks. I have a complete mission? No. Just active. What can give me another cutie? Unlock those things. Oxygen tank, power cell, and the dynamite. I don't have enough for the dynamite. Power cell. $2,000 for the oxygen tank. $37.50 for the dynamite. That is not enough bytes to cover it. And we're now low power mode. I don't know why it goes into... Oh, I've disconnected you. You know, it would help if the small wind turbines and the batteries were actually attached to everything. That would help. Just a little bit. If the things were actually attached, that would be great. That would be swell. Okay, so now you're just finishing off these last 4, it looks like. That'll be done momentarily. Anything else to worry about here? I don't think so. Okay. I will need, on this planet, in order to get steel, a chemical plant and an atmospheric extractor. These items are made with a large printer, I think, or no, a medium printer. What am I thinking? They're made with a medium printer. We have the chemistry lab, which needs glass, ceramic, and tungsten. 2 of these we can get here, 1 of these we can't. Then the atmospheric condenser needs iron, glass, and plastic. Of course, we have the iron here. We can get the glass here. We can get the plastic if we get the chem labs. The plastic, I believe, is compound and graphite as the recipe. So we absolutely need graphite. And a source of graphite, which, you know, I may want to actually keep a couple of graphite here. It can be a bit of a pain to find sometimes. Okay, we're gonna plop that there, and we're leaving. We're heading back to Silva first, because as I am now, while I have a lot of what I would need to set up a base at Calidor, we don't have everything I need. So we're gonna head back to Silva so that I can get the things that I need. And because we have our little landing pad there, as well as a base marker, we can easily get back to our base. So head back to Silva. Welcome back to Silva. Land at our base. Exit. Okay, welcome back to the base, where I have... Actually, I have an exochip here already. Good. At least one. I have completely forgotten what I have available at my base, my main base over here. So we've got a copper. Did I have a malachite that wasn't processed yet? Yep, go ahead and process that. Oh, there's another exochip there. Some ammonia, some zinc, a battery plus a wind turbine on the tractor. Ooh, a packager. Ooh, another packager. Ooh, another chip. An auto arm that was automatically doing science. Here, do that science. Okay, so as it turns out, I actually already have a medium solar panel here, but I want to make a couple. Where is my... Oh, did I bring him with me? Oh no, there it is. Oh no, it's done in a small printer. I have a large printer there, medium printer there. Did I bring my small printer with me? I think so. Yeah, so I will need to grab a compound. Of course I don't have any compound. Of course I don't have any compound. Wonderful. Like how I just have 2 beacons there for no good reason. Well, where do we have some compound? I am probably gonna get completely lost. There's resin. Good supply of resin. I want you. Steel, silicone, and titanium. Okay. Come on, compound. Where are you? What are you doing here? Guess I just gotta take my rover out. I am not seeing a surface compound. How hard could it be? Do I not have a soil centrifuge yet? Where's my soil centrifuge? Yo, buddy. Gib soil centrifuge. Where are you? That's it. That's a soil centrifuge. It's half full. Okay, you're now completely full. Thanks. Grab you. Hey. Give me 8 compound. Thanks. Because I'm lazy. That soil centrifuge is extremely useful. It is, in fact, so useful. Oh, power. Poor power. Hey, have a consistent 1 for the moment. How are you not... Oh. Batteries? I seem to have taken my battery power from my base. And a lot of them... Excuse me? Two full canisters of soil? So soil is extremely powerful because you can use it to get all of the common items. The common items being compound, resin, organics, graphite, clay, and ammonium. So compound, resin, organics, clay, quartz, yes, quartz too, graphite, and ammonium, out of soil. And soil is extremely abundant, which makes it quite nice. Do I have any zinc? I have a zinc. Because I would like a wide mod. Wide. Go wide. 0.5 units per second of power while active. Drill mod 1 is 0.25, so in total I use 0.75. Now if I were to add this, I would use 1.5. And note that I have used all of these nodes that are on my gun right now by having this small canister with me. So you can see how this quickly adds up. If I have a light on me, a work light, plus tethers, plus the canisters, plus the mods, like, it uses a lot of space for your nodes. It uses way too much stuff. I'm actually going to take those, I think. And the glass, sure. So that means... right, I can now print my small printer. Small printer can print the medium solar panel. Glass plus copper. Oh, right. I don't really have a lot of... I don't have a lot of glass. I have a lot of copper, but I don't have a lot of glass. So, ideally, these couple... I did not mean to unpack you. Whoopsies. I did not mean to do that. That was unintentional. Hop, hop. Give me my cutie back. So what I'm going to do now is actually, I wanted to steal 4 of these silos for use on Silva. Off. There we go. And I apparently need zinc. I am out of zinc completely. No, I have 1 whole unit of zinc. Because I need batteries. Where I'm going, I need batteries. If I'm going to be relying on solar primarily, they will be much required. Alright. I'm going to completely remove excuse me, but I placed you there. Alright, you. We're leaving. We're going back underground. Because I need some zinc. And I'm gonna probably plop... Excuse me. Up. Get out. And around. And down. Down the hole. I'm probably just gonna take, about 8 batteries with me. We'll see how many I end up with in the grand scheme. So what I'm looking for is that right there. Let's hope the magnetics aren't too extreme. We got a little bit magnetized there. Wow, I really haven't done too much delving, have I, on this planet? Ah, the glorious wide mod. I love you so much. This is so much better. Thank you, wide mod, for existing. Oh, I'm already full. Wow. Okay. Why do I have a battery on me? Because I grabbed it off of the tractor, didn't I? Yeah. There we go. Glorious. More zinc! Alright, I think we're tapped. We are tapped out. Any other place here? No. I think actually there's a deeper level. Yeah. I'm just trying to smooth out some sort of a path to actually lead downwards. Yeah, because that can happen. We're fine. Everything is fine. Hey, are you, You may be labeled as debris, but you have a cable plug. Interesting. Oh, huh. Okay, you are in fact different. Oh goodness, more? I'm just worrying about, as time passes, is the game respawning debris? Because that would be obnoxious. Why would respawning debris be obnoxious, you may ask? Well, it comes down to the fact that I'm not using any of it right now. You can see I've got that carbon over there. There's like 3 platforms here. What ends up happening is that it just... Oh. That thing need to blow up. It just adds up and adds up and adds up and adds up and adds up. And there's really not much you can do about it. And it is consuming resources, game resources, in that way, in that sense. Wait, is that? That's aluminium. And it just is a memory hog. That's all it really is. It's massive, massive memory hog. And I know it did that in the past, the last time I played in September, and was uncertain if it was fixed. So if we start seeing a massive amount of stuff, debris, underground on Silva occurring, yeah, that's a problem. Because that will have a detrimental impact on my game performance. There's another one? Oh boy. Did you know you can package these exocaches and, like, take them with you? And blow them up later? It's actually quite convenient. Okay, we're done. I think this will be enough for now. 2 entire backpacks full. Sadly, when it's not packed, it uses a large slot, a tier 3, I'm pretty sure. Come on. Stop magnetizing. You're magnetizing, you need to stop that. There you go. Get through. Now the fun part is getting back up. Because, yeah, on my first playthrough, it was like respawning the exact same debris that hadn't been touched before. Just spawning it in the exact same spot, I think, every time I loaded the game. Which just caused massive amounts. Now, pretty sure it's not doing that. Because, you know, I've loaded the game quite a few times. Would you turn left? I just want you to turn left. Please. Sometimes I tell it to turn left, and because of problems on the train behind it, it turns right, rather than turning left. And as I've mentioned, it's not. Would you not? What are you stuck on? The ceiling? Go. Keep on trucking. Tractor, I know you can do it. You were designed for this sort of stuff. Shenaniganry. I really, really, really need to get into the large rover. Very specifically, the large rover with drills needs to happen. With drill and paver. We need paver, we need drill at the highest possible level we can get it, and we need large rovers, as well as a soil storage, the medium soil storage, and a few little soil canisters. That setup is amazing. Maybe a section with a crane as well, with another. Well, I guess I wouldn't need any extra drill head. It's just move the drill to the thingy. But yeah, need to progress to that though. Needs quite a bit of setup. Okay, let's go. I need to replace you with you. Oh, a sphalerite for free, just on the ground. I will take it gladly. Looks like I have plenty of ceramics and plenty of copper. And carbon here. Wow, okay. Just give me zinc. Because I want to make batteries. Lots and lots of batteries. In fact, I want my full backpack here full of batteries to have an amount for when we go over to Calidor. In fact, I'm thinking about this right now, but yeah. This used solid thruster needs to be replaced with the not used one. And thinking about it, there is a mission I believe the mission is make hydrazine. That is available to you after you get tungsten, refine tungsten, make the Chemilab, make the atmospheric extractor and fill a canister. There will eventually come a mission, it's really easy to do, where it will reward you with a hydrazine thruster for free for your ship. Like, huh? Are you crazy? Free? Yes, free. This thing is free. Oh, I placed the thing there. What? Excuse me. You're out of power? Game. Mine. Maybe put a thing on the power grid. Yeah, that'd be great. This right here, this is just debris that doesn't even have a power connection on it. There's some pretty nice debris items. There's some actual there's some actual platforms that you can find out in the environment. This particular one is marked as debris, but it has a cable plug in it, so it's fully functional. It's only missing 3 of its other cable plugs, so as long as you're willing to have it be an end piece on the base, you're good. Start processing. Thank you. Need more science. So this RTG is powering my entire base right now, along with the shelter. We've got 2 whole units of power per second in this base. I wish there was a means of knowing what the power situation is like, how much demand versus production there is on the grid. There's nothing that by default does that for you. I think you have to build a thing to get access to that. One more. There we go. Once we've made this one more, I don't think I need any more zinc. Don't think I need any more zinc. Now, as for what else I should be bringing with me. Why do you not trade? I want to trade. I want to trade spaces. Why you no let me trade spaces? I should bring glass. Maybe. I don't know. I am undecided, very undecided. I need to bring the things that make the landing pad. An indicator around every power plug, which tells you that power is stalling. Yeah, I know there's a... It shows you when there's not enough, but, Also, how's the stream? Wait. I haven't been paying too much attention. How's the, Is it, like, choppy? I think it's choppy. Huh. Because on my screen this is smooth, but on the stream it's not. I'm seeing that it's not. Huh. So I have updated my graphics drivers, and it has solved some issues, but we're gonna have to kill that completely. Kill that. Oh my gosh. What? Oh. While you're holding this, it actually dips down the graphics processing requirement. There. 94% still. 95% still. That had like 0 impact. That's just so weird. I don't get it. That does nothing. Effects quality low. What does that do? Jack and all. Effects quality. Ultra. Ultra magnificent fantabulous. Now that brings it up to 98%. I don't care about post-process. What I care about, actually, is the object detailing. But, I mean, and that doesn't really have too much of an effect either. The shadows I really don't care about. It's just, for whatever reason, something or other is like, while streaming, hammering the system, and it's like I can't even have decent graphics. I might just have to stream at a lower... Oh god, it's doing the thing, isn't it? Oh god, it's doing the thing. I understand now. I understand exactly what's happening. This happens to me all the time. It's never the first thing that pops to mind either. But, yeah. The game is trying to run at 144 frames per second. Okay, I know exactly what the problem is. We're going to save and quit, and this will take not much time at all. So I have a tool called the NVIDIA Inspector, and I tend to use this program to go into my NVIDIA profile settings, and I need to find the entry for Astroneer. Now, I could just do this in my NVIDIA control panel, but these settings tend to stick around for longer. Astroneer, yes, thank you. What I need to find in here is an FPS setting. You can see all of this, by the way, because I have desktop capture on. And somewhere in here there is an FPS. Where are you? Where are you? There's a preferred refresh rate. That's not the setting. Frame rate limiter, that's what I want. 60. Apply. Ah, dang it. Set setting failed. Setting not found. Okay, so that apparently isn't a setting that exists anymore. Control panel then. We'll do this the hard way. I don't have anything, like, incriminating on my desktop, do I? I don't think so. You can see what games that I'm not playing. Show me... Where are you? Manage 3D settings. Program settings. So the whole problem I've had over these several streams is that the frame rate has been excessively high. The game has been trying to run at an excessively high frame rate, uh, while also streaming. I had to do something like this with Forager as well, actually, but Forager's problem is a little bit different. I haven't streamed that game, I just play that game. On a 1440p screen, Forager dies. Its logic is tied to increments of 30 frames per second. So if you come across 144, it just dies. I don't know why. It just does. Where is Astroneer? Why can't we, like, search this list? There you are. Astroneer. What do we have? Somewhere in here should be... Max frame rate, yes. On. 60. Go. Apply. I think I just have to update my NVIDIA inspector. Astroneer! Let's see if this does anything, shall we? This should do something, I hope, as the game loads. In the meantime, coffee. Load up stream. Let me see my GPU status. Finish off my pot. And that is so much better. Okay. Now we can go in and we can crank everything on. Ultra, 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 ultra. Which is how it should have been from the very beginning. Now the GPU is at 84%, 85% with everything at ultra. Are we smooth? Oh, we are smooth. Mostly, no. We still need to get those shadows down. I don't really care about the shadows, to be honest. That's much better. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if you just don't care about the shadows, which, God, I hate. I don't really care. Glorious. Smooth. It's always one of those things that, unless I can see the frame rate, it never clicks. It never clicks that the game, even with VSync on, is trying to run at 144. So when streaming at 60, it's also trying to stream at 60 and run the game at 144, and it just can't do it. And it ends up prioritizing the game over the stream, so it's the stream that suffers because it's not prioritizing the stream. Alright, well, with that detour... Oh gosh. Also, this is, like, so much smoother. What? Also, the game itself is performing better. Just so we're clear about that. For whatever reason, limiting to 60. Oh god, this definitely looks different to me. To my eyes. I need... What do I want to do? You know what? Just for the heck of it, we'll take some zinc with us. As zinc. And copper. If I can find some copper. I've got all these nodes. I may as well bring stuff with me, right? Oh, speaking of bringing stuff with me, let us bring a medium printer to compound. Where do I have compound? Have I used all my compound? I totally made like 8 compound, right? If I'm gonna make a printer anyway, it may as well take up 1 slot instead of 2 slots as compound. Right, I need the ingredients for the landing pad. 2 ceramic and an aluminium. Okay. I see, I've got a ceramic. We'll take more stuff. How about that aluminium? Do I have any? Well, that's a terrible sign. That's not good. Oh, there we go. Aluminium. I'm like, huh? I don't have any aluminium? What? What is this shenaniganry? How do I not have any aluminium at all? Okay, put that there, and, I think that's about it. I've got compound to make a large doohickey. The only thing I don't have is I have resin. I have the resin to make a large platform for the large printer for the landing pad. That's about all I'm thinking about right now, is just making sure I can plop the landing pad down on Calidor with the power production and everything else, and we can grow the base from there by hand. The rest of it doesn't matter. So I think we are in fact good to go at this point. Yeah. Yeah, let's head to Calidor. I did not do this on my personal playthrough. I went to Desolo to get some tungsten going, but yeah, we're gonna go to Calidor. I see no reason to hesitate, especially since on Calidor I can absolutely make more hydrazine if I really want to. So Calidor, way over here. An arid planet, has malachite and wolframite. We're there for the wolframite. We will also be there for the hydrogen and sulfur. Sulfur in particular. It has medium hazards. I imagine it is a planet of dunes. Okay, let's see. Is there a landing spot near you? No, obviously not. How about near you? Nope. Alrighty then. How about near you? Nope. Ah, there we go. Perfect. How convenient. Literally right next to a gateway. Alright, let's start off with this medium T platform. Actually, let's start off with flattening the area. We gotta start off with making stuff flat. Yes, let's go. Free up a nice big flat area for us. Unpack that. Alright, I need the medium printer. I need this guy. I need to unpack the medium printer. Medium printer, first thing you're gonna do is print out a large platform, B. I need you to be powered, so I need another platform. Now I could put the RTG there and it'll start working, but I do want the other platform here anyway. Okay. Now, on one of these, somewhere, I've got a solar panel. We will unpack. I should have one more solar panel. Uh-oh. Did I not? Okay, there it is. Pop you there. Lock. Lock. There we go. Plop you down for the batteries. Make it simple for myself. Or at least easier. That's just a bunch of silos. Okay. So this planet is supposed to have really good solar. I don't know what they mean by solar being very high on this planet, but solar is apparently very high on this planet. Okay. We will, in fact, unpack you there. We will make the large printer. Okay. I'm carrying stuff to make the landing pad. Excellent. So GPU is at 68% right now. I think I can safely ignore that until the end of time. The quality should be so much smoother now. So much better. Yes. I am in fact assuming that I am streaming at 60 frames per second as well. I am in fact streaming at 60. Good. Sometimes I question. Sometimes it doesn't actually do that. Why are you not lighting? Why are you not light? Light, please! Day! We need day. Oh, are we on... You know what would suck? Is if we were on a pole. Okay, we are not on a pole. Thankfully. We will have a normal day-night. I'm assuming that that there is actually a day-night cycle depending on where you are on the planet's surface, but yeah, that might not actually be a thing. Yeah. Still though, a little odd how long this, like, night is. where's the sunlight? It's supposed to be very high for sun. And yet there's wind right now. The wind is blowing. Huh? Yes, landing pad, go. That's what I want you making. There you go. Power! Or is this literally in the way? I don't think it matters. I don't think there's any occlusion. Okay. The light is shining. Oh my god, is there actually occlusion? If that turns on once that clears the... Once the sun clears that mountain, if these come on, I will be so upset. Watch the shadow. Once it leaves the shadow. If those turn on, as soon as that Now, they opened up technically before that shadow cleared, which means to tell me it's more about the position in the sky of the star. But I think we have to say goodbye to this thing at some point regardless. That did power up all the batteries at least, right? Off the, whatever, 4 units per second. So, I have the landing pad built. All pretty and glorious. Expand! Ta-da! There you go. Enjoy. Beautiful stuff. Excellent. That's step 1. Oh yeah, all that was step 1. I hope you've enjoyed step the first. What the hell is that resource? Wolframite? Yeah, wolframite. Okay. Well, that's good. Just immediate science. Oh gosh, that terrain. What in the actual hell is going on with that terrain? I feel kitty. Hello, Ollie. Hello, Ollie. How's the baby? How's my Ollie? Oh, he's such a good boy. Such a good boy visiting me, huh? Such a good boy visiting me. How's my boy? How's that pretty boy? Yeah, it's my Ollie. That's a pretty Ollie. That's a pretty boy. Where's your sister, huh? Is your sister sleeping? Is your dolly sleeping? Yeah, the dolly sleeping. Do you want to go sleep on my lap? You want to be on the lap again? No, don't go. Okay, he wants to play. I've got a... Yeah. I got a pencil. Hey, what are you doing? Hey. Yeah. Hey, you. Yeah, that's your paw. How you doing? Jabba? You want it? It's a pencil. It's a mechanical pencil, you. Hey. Ferocious. He's ferocious. Nope, he got it. Hey. Watch those claws. Watch those claws. Be careful with those claws. Kappa. Yes, I know that all you can see is paws coming up to grab the thing. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know, baby. It's so exciting here. I'm gonna hide the pen. I'm gonna hide the pen so that the baby doesn't keep his mind on it. I'm gonna put him aside for now. We can keep going. Okay, I need Wolframite. I see it up there, along with the cache, exocache. How in the F am I going to get up there? Well, I've got a few tethers. Is that 3? 5 whole tethers. Let me put these away. Why am I carrying medium swords? I don't know. Oh right, I was gonna print a extra large C, which is 2 resin, 2 iron, just to have, you know? We just need to have it. Okay, the day is actually pretty long. I'll give it that. The day cycle here is extensive. Oh, it's good that I have a nice supply of resin right next door. And there's some of that. I'm gonna go start tethering my way. Actually, I'm gonna grab you and my... Where's the tethers? Tethers? There you are. Entire bundle. I'll take 2. Yes, I intend on digging my way up into the mountains. No, don't go. That's the symbol for organics. That is what I'm looking for. Right there. That is hilarious, actually. Do you know why that's hilarious? It's hilarious because, in all actuality, what I was meant to do was dig a hole straight through the mountain. That's what I was meant to do. Excuse me. Tether? How, like, can you be so far away from the actual spot? Glorious. This is Wolframite. Excuse me? Oh. It's nighttime. It's nighttime and I've already drained all of the batteries? Yes, I have. Oh god. Why do you need so many batteries? Oh, draws 5 units per second while active. That would explain a few things. I need a smelter. Yeah, you can go ahead and start that. Yeah, it's going to be really slow because we're only processing at, what, 1 unit per second? I cannot make a shelter here There is something to be said about freeing up a storage silo, filling it with wolframite. Just take a whole bunch of storage silos, go back to Silva? I would need to build another thruster. Why is there no way to, like, combine tethers without just dropping them individually? There we go. Oh, you're almost done, though. Yeah, you know, I think I'm gonna fill this up. And then just go home for the moment. We can come back later with more stuff to really kick this particular base into action. While I would like to do things here, I really just needed the wolframite, to be completely honest. It's not necessary to actually do any processing here. I just need the raw resource. So we're gonna go and take this guy and fill her up, consolidate our stuff, and leave. Granted, I would like it to be daytime. Ah, this is a big hatch. Would you... There we go. Like, would you please finish that one? Ah. There's 1.5 backpacks left for you. Daytime, you can't get here fast enough. It really can't get here fast enough. Slash, I need the things that are printing to finish printing. Charge, please. That's not charging at 1 per second, but oh well. So there's your half backpack. I think this particular patch is all patched out. We've mined out the bulk. So I'm actually going to take the tethers back. There you go. Come on, it is daytime. I mean, I could understand if the tethers weren't actually attached. Oh. Just gonna check something. Would these tethers happen to be... Oh, God. Okay, yeah, that explains so much. Yep, that explains everything. Oxygenator is absolutely required so that your tethers can actually connect to your main power, of all things. Not just the oxygen, it's the power. I was going off of the however much the spacecraft makes. Okay. That's going to be the amount of tungsten I take back to Silva with me. Which, while I'm at Silva, because I'll have tungsten getting processed, that'll get a whole bunch of missions finished. However, we have reached the end of the stream. If you can believe it. It's already 1:02. 2 minutes past the hour in which I usually finish. So with this excursion pretty much finished, I did end up actually finishing that smelter and this platform, which I will rotate, connect, unpack, stick that there. I guess turn it on. I mean, there's not really much power. I guess I can process if this did finish. And we are producing stuff here. Once we produce one wolframite, or one tungsten from wolframite, completed a mission. Talking tungsten, we get a medium generator. And the floodlight thingy. So that gives me this mission to create a chem lab and create rubber or plastic. So chem lab, tungsten, glass, ceramic. I don't have glass here. I'm just gonna let that process as we go. Today, over the course of the day today, we got into the medium towers, the medium silos, on Glacio. Spent the vast majority of the day on Glacio, and collected bunches and bunches of stuff, titanium. We had a bunch of iron prior to that, and progressed towards unlocking lots of very useful items. Got to the point where I went back to Silva to get some power production for our trip out here to Calidor to pick up tungsten, as well as get my base ready, quote unquote, for when I will be extracting sulfur from the atmosphere on this planet. The atmospheric extractors, mind you, use 20 units per second of power while they're active, so we need to build a bit more infrastructure for that. Just a bit more power infrastructure for that before we really get going. But on my agenda now is heading back to Silva to set up the chem labs. This is what we will do next time. Setting up production on the chem labs, getting what I need for the atmospheric extractors, and going from there into hydrazine. And during this process, hopefully unlocking the mission and completing the mission that will allow me to get a free booster, hydrazine booster, as well as its unlock. So that is everything that is on the agenda for next time. I am glad that I did manage to fix my performance problems, because God, I was scared that I was having a problem with my GPU. I guess in one sense it's a problem with the GPU, and that the GPU isn't strong enough to run the game at the 144 hertz FPS that it was trying to run it at, plus stream. But still, glad I finally thought about that. Like, hey, maybe the game is trying to run too fast. Always the last thing on my mind, and it's always the problem. Always the problem. We've had this problem with other games previously. So, yeah. With that, I would like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Showboat. If you've enjoyed today's stream, please be sure to do all of the social and engagement stuff below the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, and hit the notification bell. Consider becoming a member of the channel by hitting that great big blue join button, as well as supporting on Patreon at patreon.com/otakushowboat. If you are so inclined and able, I will be back with more Astroneer on Wednesday, and tomorrow, plus on Thursday, is the weekly Factorio streams, Factorio C-Block streams. I hope to see you all on the next one.